Waking up in the middle of the night, just to squint at a phone screen, is a special kind of annoyance. That is exactly where this little device steps in. It is one of those gadgets that seems simple on the surface, but once it is sitting on the nightstand, it actually changes the way the morning starts. The standout feature here is definitely the projection. It casts the time in a crisp red light right onto the ceiling or wall. And honestly, it is bright enough to read without being so intense that it keeps the room lit up like a runway. The fact that the projector arm rotates a full 180 degrees means you can point it pretty much anywhere, which is a nice touch for those who don't want the time staring them directly in the face. The screen itself is a massive 7.5-inch mirror display. It looks sleek and modern, though it does pick up fingerprints if you are the type to constantly tap the snooze button. Speaking of the display, the brightness control is handled well. It has 4 levels, and there is an auto-dimming mode that reacts to the room light, which is great because nobody wants a spotlight shining at them while they are trying to drift off. Now, for the functional side of things, having 2 separate alarms is a lifesaver if you are sharing a bed with someone who has a completely different schedule. The snooze button is right where you would expect it to be, sitting prominently on top, so you don't have to fumble around in the dark. You can choose between a standard beep or waking up to the radio, which is a nice bit of variety. The radio itself is surprisingly capable, scanning and locking onto stations without much fuss. You can even set a sleep timer for the radio, so if you like falling asleep to talk shows or music, it will just shut itself off after a while. There is a USB port on the back, which is a huge win for cable management. It means one less brick plugged into the wall outlet, and it keeps the phone charging right next to the bed. One thing to keep in mind is that while it has a backup power feature to keep your settings saved during a power flicker, it is still a corded device at heart. It would have been nice if the mirror finish was a little more resistant to smudges, as it does require a quick wipe down every now and then to keep it looking sharp. But for the price, it packs in a lot of utility. It is not just a clock. It is a mirror, a radio, and a charging station all rolled into one. If you're tired of checking your phone at 3 in the morning, this is a pretty solid way to solve that problem without breaking the bank.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.